Hi friends, it's Velvet. I am today going to work on some clusters and I thought I'd bring you along with me. I just discovered this kit that I had sitting in my kit bin. It is the Vintage Artistry Colors and Natural by Katie Perdiet from 49 and Market. And I adore 49 and Market. So what I thought I'd do is I took apart all of the ephemera that they included in the kit, and it's a lot. And once I saw that, I'm like, I've got to make some clusters. So what I decided to do is cut some of this up using my Tim Holtz decal cutter and use that as background for some clusters today. So I am hoping that you have a couple of pieces of paper that you would like to try clusters on. First things first though, because this is small, I'm going to have to cut this down, and that's okay. That is a-okay. So this goes all the way to the edge. I love that. I'm going to cut up here. I'm going to set this aside. This is a nice thick cardstock, as is the cardstock that the ephemera is on. All right, so what I'm going to do is I would like to kind of get that into this, into the cluster. So I'm just going to cut off the edge here. If you don't have one of these, this is what it looks like. That's the edge. I love it. I don't think it did terribly well on the market. I mean, it might have. I don't know. I just feel like it didn't, but who am I to say? I think the price point is a little high, quite frankly. But I saved my pennies and got it. I sometimes forget I have it though, so, you know, there's that. All right, so first thing I'm going to do is, I've got out my walnut stain today. I'm just going to ink up the edges real good, because I want these to stand out on, you know, paper that's like coffee dyed. So I guess what I'm doing today is neutral clusters, and I know it's been done to death, right? But I just sort of feel like I need some of this stuff. And if you don't put this in a journal, it can always be used on your cover. So there's that. All right, now there's just so much here, and of course I can pull from my regular stash. I think some lace would look nice on this. That would look nice. That could be the start of a cluster as it is, as could this. So look, I'm just going to set those there, and then this could be the start of a cluster. So let's see what we've got. Now that would be really cute on there. Could make a little pocket to put a tuck or a tag into. Could use this as a pocket. So this can be one of those rare instances where the cluster stuff gets inked, just so that it doesn't fade into the background. I want it to be neutral, but I don't want it to not be seen. So then I could put a little string on there. I almost never use this ink, walnut ink, because I think at one time I thought it was way too dark, but I'm digging it on this particular project. I'm going to do these edges too. All right. Go like that, that. Yeah, absolutely have to have a butterfly on here. I think I've already inked this because it's a 2-layer. They give you a second layer to layer on top, which is pretty cool. Like I said, this is a real nice thick cardstock. I am going to use, let's see if we can't get any more out of this bottle. You know what? Before I do that, I'm going to grab a little bit of lace and something to put in there. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I grabbed that. I've got this, which would match very nicely. Got this pretty one. And then I grabbed this for the tag. So I'm just going to cut off a little tiny bit of here, this. Whoops. Let's just make sure this will go through this little hole here. Come on. Work for me. Thank you. So I am filming on Friday, June 9th. It is my 11th anniversary with my husband. We are just going to go to a nice dinner tonight. I mean, not super duper nice, just a nice dinner. And other than that, we're just kind of laying low. Hope you've got some plans for the weekend that you're happy about. I think in one of my previous videos, I was talking about the smoke from the fires in Canada because we are so close to the border. It's really been bad, but yesterday wasn't terrible. It was overcast. And today I went out and it's pretty nice. As far as the smoke goes. It's a cloudy day, but that's okay because we need rain so bad. The farmers in our area, I'm sure, having a fit. I've been watering my plants and my grass. I'm trying to grow some grass in some areas that it is not being cooperative. So I've been watering, and I know I'm very lucky that I'm able to do that because there are so many parts of the country that have water issues, and so they can't water lawns and stuff. So you know, I have no right to complain, really, that I have a few spots of brown instead of green. Yeah. All right, so if we want this to be up, I'm going to leave enough room at the top there. And then we can slip that right in. So if you do not have a kit that has ephemera and stuff, by all means, just grab stuff. Grab your Temu haul stuff. Grab, you know, grab anything that you want to use as ephemera. So I am going to put a little clip there. And I think I'm going to put a little clip here. And I'll put another one here, just to make sure it's sticking in those areas, because this added some depth, which means that this isn't laying completely flat, and yet I want it to. So I'm cheating with the clips. All right, so yeah, grab whatever you've got. I mean, there is no real science to this. You just use what you have. Included some cute buttons. That might be a little too big, but it's not too big if you rip it, is it? Nope. This will just be one layer here. I wanted to hurry because this was popping out of the bottle. And then we can figure out what else we're doing. I feel the need to sneeze. The pollen has been crazy. My allergies have been out of this world, and my husband's too. All right. Would we like a butterfly to be sitting on the ticket? That could happen. And you know, these backgrounds are so cool that I don't feel like you have to decorate like crazy on these. I mean, they're really nice. So if I just had something like this, are those like little eggs? I guess I don't know what a butterfly looks like. Well, I should, because I've been to the butterfly museum several times, but I just want to make sure it looks like. Well, I'm gonna go for it. See, this always happens. I cap up my glue, and then immediately after I need to use it, I'm like, oh, I found something I need to put on there. Let me uncap it, and then it won't flow. Come on. I know there's still some in there. I can tell by the weight of the bottle. Whoopsie. Come on. You got this, man. You got this. There we go. There. Well, isn't that cute? And this could be cool. Just kind of stick it down here. Let's ink it. And then I will use the glue that's popping off the top of that bottle, because of course it doesn't matter what kind of glue you use, it always pops out the top. And it really doesn't need much. I just want to make sure that these edges are down. There we go. And I better do this. So I'm sure I've mentioned it, but I'm one of those makers who hate to have their fingers dirty. It's not a good combination. All right, so I'm going to do this again because I just want to make sure it stands out on whatever background I put it on. I can always add a little something to this later, maybe a stamp or something. Speaking of stamps, I carved a couple more. You can probably see them there. There. I like that. So now we've done 2. I don't want to keep you all day. And that should be dry. So this is what we have so far. I do feel as though this could use a little something. And I don't know what that little something is. Maybe a couple little buttons. Not 2 of the same. There's 2 different ones. That would be cute, wouldn't it? All right, let me ink these. See, they've still got these little nubbins from pulling them off the page. I don't like those little nubbins. I've got files down here I could use, but I'm kind of a lazy person. I just want to be done with things when I'm doing it. Just want to be done. Now, crafting I could do all day, but I'm anxious to move on to the next thing, you know, once you're like almost done with something. All right. It's a nice little something to use. So I'm going to put the darker one down first, I believe. I'm just going to kind of layer them. I do wonder if I should have put some thread through there. I mean, I suppose I could have, but it's okay without it. I'm not going to stress over that. I am, however, going to put a thing on there so that it stays. There, I think that looks better. And now, of course, I feel like this needs something. That could work. Yeah. Gotta say, I'm really digging this cardstock. The thickness of this, it's like crazy good. So this little doodad says, "Live a life you love." And again, I'm going to use a clip just to make sure it sticks to both things. Now I feel like that looks finished. And that one looks good. I do love the decal edge. So we'll put those aside, and then maybe we'll do one more together. That's cool. They made it look very realistic. See, it's almost like a very, very, very thin chipboard. Almost like maybe a cereal box. Which makes me think I should really save my cereal boxes and use them as backgrounds for clusters. Okay. All right, what shall we do with this one? Look at this. This is really nice. This is kind of dangling here, but is that too big for this? Oh no, actually, I don't think it is. I think that looks nice on there like that. That's pretty. Yeah, yeah. I think so, but I need to know what to put behind it. What have you got over here? Oh, that's the same wording. Of course, we've got to have a butterfly, I think. I could use one of these again. And just put this on here to make sure it looks okay with stuff in the background. Yeah, actually it does. The butterfly could be like flying away. And that's probably all it needs because I don't want it to be too busy. So let me do my inking and I'll get that ticket down. See, these things have a little bit of a white behind it or around it, you know? So, which is of course part of the paper that it was cut from. But I just thought it would look better inked up. Now, how do I ink this up? This is a delicate procedure. Because even though this is thick paper, it is, you know, not flimsy, but yeah, delicate. Especially that one that really wants to come off of there. Which wouldn't be the end of the world. I could always glue it so that it just, you know, it lays there looking like it's supposed to. Do you see the white line? I just want to kind of get as much as I can of that. I think when I'm done with the clusters, I'm going to do a little bit of watercolor blobs. You know, making the little birds or the little monsters out of them. I haven't worked with paint per se in a little while. All right, so this is the only one left to do. Oh boy. Very, very fragile. All right, I can call that good enough because I just really don't dare to do anything with this. Let's see. Okay, that works. Let's put this over here. I'll get this down. Some of this glue does not look white. Does that look really white to you? It doesn't to me. Maybe it's just the globbed up stuff that's inside the cover there. Actually, you better not be doing anything bad. You're sick of hearing that, right? Because I'm sick of saying it. He's just a stinker. Baxter, what are you doing? He's into something over there. Bax, I have to pause and go see what he's doing. It appears as though he wasn't doing anything terrible, but you never know. He's very itchy, so I'm trying to get some more prednisone from the vet. He's got allergies. I thought they were really just in the winter when it's so dry, but I think this is an allergy. And he just can't stop scratching, poor baby. Is it the right way? Yes. All right, I'm gonna put this on. I might grab the bigger bottle to put on the leaf structure because I need kind of a constant flow of that glue. Let's see if I can make it work. I don't think I need to go crazy with the glue on this. There it goes. But at least a little bit of that stem should be glued down, I think. I'm laying it on pretty thick. I don't usually do that. Hi, Bax. I know you need something from Mommy. I'm almost done, kiddo. All right, let's see how this goes. Okay. All right, that worked. I like that just a little tiny piece is sticking off the edge. That's pretty cool. Just want to kind of push down where I think there was some glue. And then I will clip the spot where it's up a little bit higher. I don't feel like I need to clip anywhere else. I just wanted to make sure that was on there good. There, that looks really nice, doesn't it? Actually, I am going to clip one more spot. I'm going to go like that. All right, so this is what we've accomplished today so far. We've got that one. This is number 1. The little tag. Could even put something on that little tag on the front. I probably will, actually. I like this dimension. Hopefully you can see it. This one was number 2. Again, it's a nice thick. And the nice thing is when you put it into your journal, you can glue around 3 sides and make a pocket in the back. So that's pretty cool. And then here is the newest one. These clips don't have to stay on forever. This glue is very fast drying. And I really like how that one turned out. That leaf structure is really nice. And it makes me think I should probably be getting out some of my dyes and cutting some leaves and coloring them or something, because that looks really nice. And again, glue on 3 sides and you've got a pocket. So yeah, I think we did well. Don't you? Yeah. So there you have it. I am going to finish up some stuff here on my desk and then kind of relax today. And hopefully you are going to relax today and have a wonderful day and a wonderful week, depending on when this gets loaded. Thank you so much for stopping by, for watching my videos, for hitting like, subscribing. Everything you do, I do appreciate. Take care. Bye.